I look at states around the United States every day, and Maryland is being viewed more progressively today than it has been in the past. It looks like with the Innovate Maryland program, the Invest Maryland program, it's a lot of positive activity that's occurring here, whereas you have some negative activity in other states.
Really made it my mission to kind of map out everything going on with entrepreneurship in the region. And the really amazing thing is that it's gotten so much better. When I was at Hopkins in the late 80s, early 90s, talking about entrepreneurship and engineering and tech and all these things, people just looked at me like I had two heads.
We're really good at getting everything started, and then what? We can't take it to that next level, and that's where the bulk of the growth actually occurs. And so if there were anything that we should concentrate on is to figure out what to do after you get the company started. After they've been around for about 5 years, what can you do to really get them elevated?
Right here in our own backyard, there is a serious focus on creating a sense of community that is built around technology and what people are doing in technology, and then around the businesses that are going to bring the most talented individuals.
The NIH, the University of Maryland system, and Johns Hopkins, there's a gap between the quality of their science and the quality of their tech transfer traditionally. I think particularly Maryland and Johns Hopkins are turning the corner on that.
Everybody talks about Silicon Valley and Boston. You ain't going to replicate Silicon Valley and Boston and many places around the world, okay? What Maryland has is unrivaled research assets that basically most states cannot compete with. You have 70 federal labs, you have the largest recipient of federal grant funding in Johns Hopkins in the United States, and you have the University System of Maryland, which gets another $1.5 billion. So this state gets approximately, I've heard, about $12 billion of research funneled into the ecosystem every year. That doesn't happen in California, it doesn't happen in Massachusetts. The difference is we're talking about culture. You basically, it's the entrepreneurial culture that's different in those other cities.
But the joke of the venture capital world, and it's not just a Maryland problem, is that when you have a merger or a layoff on the West Coast, you get the venture capitalists get a wave of business plans. When you get a merger or a layoff on the East Coast, the venture capitalists get a wave of resumes. And that's, it's an issue. It's a whole regional issue on the East Coast, I think.